You weren't made to be average. You weren't born to coast through life hoping for things to work out. Deep inside you, there's a fire, a relentless drive. It's time to ignite it. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop explaining your ambition to people who are afraid of their own. This world isn't handed to the weak. It's taken by the strong, the focused, the disciplined, and it's about time you stopped waiting for permission to be great. You want results? Then stop acting like everyone else. Average doesn't get remembered. Mediocrity doesn't build empires. If you want to rise, if you want to lead, dominate, and transform, then you have to become something this world fears. You have to become a savage. A savage doesn't beg for approval. A savage doesn't wait for the perfect moment. A savage makes the moment perfect by sheer force of will. While everyone else is hitting snooze, you're up grinding. While others are whining, you're winning. While they're playing games, you're building legacies. You've got to harden your mind. Your body will follow your will when your mind is locked in. It's not about motivation. It's about discipline. You won't feel like doing it most days, but the savage inside you doesn't care about feelings. The savage doesn't need hype. The savage operates in silence and strikes in power. You don't owe the world an explanation for your hunger. You owe yourself the life you were born to live. And I get it, life isn't fair. You've been hit, you've been doubted, you've been overlooked. Good, that's fuel. Use every slight, every setback, every sleepless night as a spark. Stack them high, then burn them all to light your path forward. Turn your pain into power, your struggle into strength. You weren't meant to just survive. You were meant to conquer. There's no excuse. There's no plan B. You go all in or you stay on the sidelines. And if you're waiting for someone to come save you, stop. No one's coming. But the good news, you don't need them. Everything you need is already inside you. You just have to unleash it. You just have to decide right here, right now, that you're done playing small. This world respects force. It respects resolve. So show it. Show up with fire. Show up with fight. Break the chains, destroy your limits, and unleash the version of yourself that no one saw coming. Be ruthless with your potential. Be relentless in your pursuit. Be a savage and never look back. You weren't created to blend in. You weren't put on this earth to coast, to settle, or to accept a mediocre life. Somewhere along the way, society started conditioning people to believe that being average is safe, that fitting in is smart, that playing small is honorable. But it's a lie. It's a trap designed to keep you in the crowd, keep you silent, and keep you from ever discovering what you're truly capable of. Reject mediocrity with everything you've got. It is the enemy of greatness. It's the voice that tells you to rest when you should be grinding, to be humble when you should be fierce, to back off when you should be pushing forward. Average is the easy choice. It's waking up and choosing comfort over commitment, routine over reinvention, and that's exactly why it's everywhere. But that's not your destiny. You were made for more challenge, more growth, more impact. You've got potential inside you that you haven't even touched yet. And the reason most people never reach it is because they choose to stay safe. They stay small. They accept the idea that just getting by is somehow enough. It's not enough. It will never be enough for someone with vision, fire, and fight inside them. You have to make a decision. Either you rise or you rust. Every day, you either feed the savage inside you or you starve it. There is no in between. You've got to rise above the noise of mediocrity that surrounds you, the people who gave up, the ones who complain, the ones who don't believe in anything bigger than comfort. You must walk alone if that's what it takes, because excellence has always been a lonely path. The world is full of people doing the bare minimum, showing up halfway, settling for good enough. That's not you. You don't grow by playing safe. You grow when you get uncomfortable, when you do what others won't, when you stay disciplined when nobody's watching. The moment you start accepting average in one area of your life, it starts infecting everything else. Your work ethic drops, your standards drop, your belief in yourself starts to erode. And before you know it, you're waking up with regret, wondering how you got so far from who you were meant to be. That's why you've got to get aggressive with yourself. Stop tolerating weak habits. Stop excusing laziness. Stop telling yourself that tomorrow is a better time to start. There is no tomorrow. There's now. And now is the moment that separates the savage from the sheep. Being a savage isn't about arrogance. It's about intensity. It's about clarity of purpose. It's about knowing what you want and refusing to let anything or anyone stop you from going after it. While the average man waits for permission, the savage carves his own path. While others sit in fear, he stands in faith. While they talk, he works. That's the difference. The savage doesn't care about praise. He doesn't seek comfort. He thrives in adversity. He welcomes challenge. He trains when no one is clapping. He shows up when no one expects him to, and that's why he wins. You can't fake this mentality. You can't pretend to be about it. You either live it or you don't. You either train like your life depends on it, or you fall into the crowd that makes excuses. Every day you have a choice. Go hard or go home. You can't dabble in greatness. You can't dip your toes and expect transformation. You have to go all in. You have to be willing to burn the boats, cut the safety nets, and commit to the mission like your soul is on the line, because it is. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing weak about being hungry. The world will try to shame you for being intense, for working harder, for demanding more of yourself. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Because one day they'll be the same people asking how you did it. And you'll look back and remember the days when you said no to mediocrity, when you chose to go harder, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. You have to live like the world is watching, because your future self is. That version of you 5-10 years from now is counting on you to be relentless today. The version of you who built something great, who defied the odds, who proved everyone wrong, that version is born from the decisions you make right now. And those decisions can't come from a place of weakness. They must come from a place of fire, from a deep refusal to accept less than what you're capable of. That's the energy you need every morning. The savage mindset, the unbreakable focus, the no excuses attitude that turns dreams into domination. So stand up, get serious, and start attacking life like your legacy depends on it, because it does. You are not average. You are not ordinary. You are built for impact, built for strength, built for war. Stop playing like a pawn when you were born to be a king. Reject mediocrity every single time it tries to creep in, because once you settle, you start to shrink. But when you rise, when you push, when you go beyond what you thought was possible, that's when the savage is born. And once he's out, there's no putting him back.